Kinnunen Sales and Rental is a family-owned business located in north central Oklahoma. We're about 30 years old. We've got 3 locations and about 65 employees. We service everyone really from a heavy industrial contractor all the way to a DIY guy. So we've got kind of a full array of products that we can serve just about anybody that's trying to build something or fix something. We carry 42,000 SKUs throughout our company. So we carry basically everything that you need from getting out of the dirt. So we've got rebar, we've got concrete, we've got a selection of fasteners and wood and anchors, all the way to the power tools that you need and the rental equipment that you might need to complete the job. One of the biggest changes and the things that we were looking for, because like I said earlier, we stock 42,000 SKUs. Before, we had to know where everything was, like it was in your head. And with VAI, that transition into warehousing for us was huge, because now we know where everything is at. Inventory is fully accountable, and we have guys with devices that are out finding things, as opposed to 2 or 3 guys knowing where everything's at, and you have to call at them on the radio and say, hey, do you know where this is at? I need to find it. But when we began the selection process, we took roughly 20 companies, narrowed that down to about a dozen, and then took that dozen and really narrowed that down to about 3. VAI was one of those 3. And one of the things that really stuck with us was that VAI has always showed up, whether it was for a demo in the beginning or how VAI really worked through us with all of the implementation. VAI was always there for us anytime we needed to make a phone call, because the conversion process isn't easy. Not gonna lie about it, it's not easy, but VAI made it as easy as they could on a guy like me or a company like ours. And as we started to add on bolt-on pieces, whether it's the WMS portion of the business, through the devices, through credit card processing, sales, the rental piece, the service piece, you guys had people in place, and all those different bolt-on pieces that were offered to us that we selected that helped us through the implementation of each one of them. One of the things that we needed as we transitioned to a new software was we needed it to be cloud-based. We recognized that we had a problem historically. We've been with the prior software company for 12 years, and every time we had a storm or a power outage, having all of our data stored on site was not to our benefit, because it would take hours for us to come back up. But with VAI's cloud-based system, when we have those things, we get right back online. So within minutes of regaining power, that's not an issue to us. So that was one of the things that VAI's cloud-based system helped us with.
The biggest key feature for us here at Kinnunen is retail point of sale. It's tremendously helped us as far as training, running sales tickets at the front counter. It's taken probably a 2-week lead time to train someone to be able to run a ticket at the counter, to maybe 2 to 3 days, if that. So it's very, very easy to use, easy to train. It's got pictures, so as we scan stuff, pictures show up as for the product, so we can show the customer right there instead of having to Google a picture of something or pull up videos. It's got a picture of the product right there that the customer can walk around and they can check out the picture instead of having to walk them out to a warehouse or whatever that may be. It's also got a really cool feature. It's a pickup item, so if it's not something within these 4 walls of our store, we have the ability to put it on the ticket pulling out of a warehouse, and so it'll show up as a pickup item. And our warehouse have Zebra devices, handhelds, and before we even call it out, it'll show up in their retail pickup, and they can go in there and we can either put a name or give them the actual retail pickup number, and they're already pulling it before the customer even gets out there. So it's pretty cool. So one of the cool things about VAI is the ability to ring up our contractors versus our cash customers. So our contractors, they're in-house, have Net 30 accounts set up with us. So as they come to the counter, we're able to get information as far as job numbers, POs, tax exempt information from them, as well as contact information. That way we know who's coming in. If on their side, their accounting department has a question about who actually came in, we can go back and look up the name, the PO form if they need that stuff, as well as our cash customers. I mean, the cash customers come to our front counter. VAI has an integrated credit card system, so we can literally come up, we can accept Apple Pay, tap, swipe, chip, very fast, easy, spits out a thermal receipt, and we send them out the door. Another application we use is rental. We do a lot of dailies, weeklies, so in and out rentals, very quick. It's very, very easy. You go in there, you select your period that a customer renting something, put whatever rental equipment they want on a ticket, you send them out the door, whether that's a contractor that has a terms account with us or a cash customer still accepting cards. And we also use periodic billing. So If a customer is using it for a lengthy amount of time, so month, 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, something like that, VAI bills in arrears, so after the 30-day period, you don't have to remember to go back in and bill that. You just run periodics and it bills automatically.
Well, the suggested purchasing system, it monitors the daily sales, so your individual buyers for each product line can come in daily, see what's needed to be ordered, and look at what their sales history and everything is so that they can make appropriate orders. So when you're actually in looking at an individual item, you can go to this purchase suggestion screen, and that'll give you a graph showing your sales and turns on the product. It'll tell you suggestions of what you need to order for that individual item, and then it will tell you what the suggestions are for other locations also, in case you need to transfer between locations instead of ordering direct from the vendor.
Kinnunen, we use VAI's order entry for quotes, sales orders, and for selling to wholesale accounts and large projects. On a daily basis, we have outside and inside sales reps using the quotation system. We have the ability to send the quote directly to the customer while we're either on the phone with them or after the conversation has happened. Also, we have the ability to go in there and convert the quote to an order with the click of a button. Mobile app has been outstanding for our outside sales reps. They have the ability to sit right there in front of the customer. They can provide actual on-time inventory, current pricing, current orders that are coming in. Customer may have a question about a previous order. They can pull an invoice out of that app, send it to the customer right there, and they can review it together. They can check inventory in multiple locations. They can place orders and quotes from the field that automatically link up to our warehouse and go out for shipping same day.
Our customers, they demand mobile devices that they can put in their hands. I mean, that's the world we live in. So in my opinion, that's one of the biggest reasons why we have both. You have to have mobile because those guys are on job sites or in their backyard, or even if you're like me, on your back patio and you see something that you need and you want to order it, we want our app to be the one that they open up on their phone and order something. The website is good in two different ways in my mind too, because we have the ability to serve our customers that we've never had before, meaning that they can log in, see their accounts receivable, see their payment history, see their open orders, track their orders, approve orders from different people that may have access to their account, all the way to paying a bill. And that's been a big deal for us because we haven't been able to offer that to our customers. One of the cool things about web and pricing and our app, everything being integrated, literally when we change the price in S2K, it hits our web price and it hits our app price instantaneously. Sweet. I mean, there's not like you have to go to the app and change the price over here, go to the web and change the price over here. It's all controlled in one central hub, which was a really big deal for us. We are partners with our customers. We truly believe that when our customers are successful, Kinnunen is successful. And with VAI's help and partnership moving forward, we know that we're going to be successful.